Someone has to put the world right, even if it means you all leave me again.
In episode 8, we do see Carol and Zosia get closer and finally end up in bed together. Mm-hmm. Carol has been so dead set against the others this entire series, so why do you think she finally lets her guard down there?
I'm like, well, come on, Dave.
Hey.
I mean, really? No.
I think it's a combination of factors. I think Carol was very, very psychologically broken from the isolation period. Not only how many days, over 40 days she spent there, also the horrific thought that this will be her life forever unless she makes a change. You are going to die alone in your house and never speak to anybody again.
So she's truly, truly alone. And she doesn't know Manousos is coming. So she has no idea that there actually is another person that is rooting
actively
for her.
working.
Yeah, active. So she feels really alone. And so I think, Zosia was someone that has been very kind and loving towards her.
We already knew that she was attracted to Zosia, so that's, already present.
Why is she gotta be so...
They sent Zosia on purpose. She was not chosen randomly. They went to great lengths to find somebody who resembled Carol's fantasy and transform her and have her show up at Carol's doorstep. And even though it horribly backfires for several episodes, by the time Carol is abandoned and tormented with solitude and loneliness and is desperate enough, she cracks.
And so her coming back, it's kind of someone that's familiar, someone that she feels maybe feels safer with.
And so the combination of having been sent her fantasy person and then being so lonely actually turns out to be the right recipe for having her accept Zosia into her arms.
Good answer.
With that kiss, is Zosia really falling for Carol? Is that kiss coming from a place of, wow, I'm having these feelings for Carol? Or does it come from a place of, oh, these people have the highest emotional intelligence in the world and they can see that Carol's suffering and she's confused with her feelings and they want to make her happy and they think this kiss is what she needs?
I don't know that she would have been the first one to, had they had it be me that leaned forward to do the kiss, I'm not sure that she would have initiated it. I find it a very interesting question that's open to interpretation about whether or not that was a manipulative act on their part or not. I don't know the answer to that.
What I want the audience to have their own opinions and experience and go on this journey with Zosia for episode 8 is Zosia detaching herself from the collective mind and you see more of her individuality and her personality, or is Zosia evolving within the collective mind?
Carol. I love it.
Or is it that they have biological imperative and they want Carol to really experience this gift that they've been given? And so they have all the information from Helen on what Carol likes, what Carol enjoys, what Carol dislikes, what tickles Carol, what makes her laugh, the kind of banter she enjoys.
Maybe. Or maybe you just suck.
Is Zosia performing? Is the world performing for Carol to make her feel happy? So so they get her closer and closer to their side of wanting to join.
There's a willful delusion going on, to say the least, and coping mechanism. Even though she's able to call out the diner scene is manipulative and call it what it is,
It's manipulative because I haven't given up.
her frustration that she's having is partially because she's being asked to unpack these much larger philosophical questions of, it also was an act of kindness. They aren't mutually exclusive things. There are many things that our loved ones do for us that have an objective. Is that manipulative? I don't know. And as long as Carol feels safe, then maybe this old man yelling at clouds character from The Simpsons is really like, am I just going to keep swimming against the current until I'm just dead?
Who's laughing now? Shut up.
She's really suffering with the options she has left. And this one seems like the way to go. And at least have some kind of peace instead of just raging against the machine, you know?
Yeah, it does seem like there's a little bit of the original Zosia still in there because she knows that she still loves mango ice cream.
Yes, exactly. There is that. And I think what's interesting about that scene, because we talked about it, and, you know, throughout the writer, the director, Vince, me, and Carol and Ray, we all had kind of different interpretations throughout the episode, which is amazing. And that scene is that Zosia did have to detach herself from the collective mind and go into the memory of who she once was to bring that memory up.
Mango ice cream.
And the joy of finding that moment of like,
I love mango ice cream.
oh God, that's what I love. It's mango ice cream. We had so much fun playing that and discovering that and finding that instead of just like, it's right there of like, I like mango ice cream. But like, no, taking a moment of like, wait, what does this individual like? This individual, what did she like? Who was she before? So that was really fun finding those moments.
There's a little bit of the old everyone in everyone.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's a question of the different, this is a philosophical question, which I don't really know the answer to, but are you your memories or is your consciousness reducible just to your memories? Like if everything that was Zosia, everything up to the moment of joining as an individual human being is present, they can access all of her memories, but the consciousness seems different because it's 7 billion times stronger and there's so many different things. So I don't know how to answer that question. It seems like it's both yes and no to me.
Yeah. Another good answer.